this is Dr. Salma Aziz, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of orthotics for the active patient. Before I go on, living in Southern Orange County, as we know, most of us can't help but be active. It's beautiful, the weather makes us be very sport-oriented and active in nature. So it is important to talk about how we can reap the benefits of orthotics while enjoying this active lifestyle. Going back a little to our foot and ankle model, we have to refresh our memory a little bit about the benefits or why an orthotic is needed. It is needed because most of us that have feet that either are unstable or flatten too much ultimately don't have the proper shock absorbency and the stability that a foot needs to be able to enjoy long-term all the active sports and functions that, as I said earlier, are available to us in Southern Orange County. And with an orthotic, what we're able to accomplish is we are able to prevent that excess shock that causes problems. We are able to allow the foot to function better so that we can continue with our tennis game. And quickly I'm going to demonstrate what a foot does when it's not functioning properly and how our custom orthotics are going to provide us that benefit to be able to do those active activities. Again, a quick recap. A normal neutral foot, an ankle is one where I'm basically holding it for you guys like this, and one that is unstable is one where, for the most part, is flattening out. The leg, the foot and ankle collapses, as I'm showing and demonstrating to you the following way. So again, a custom orthotic will maintain the stability of the foot and allow the foot to become a efficient machine. Now, how does this relate to sports? Well, those of us that are into sports know that we're very abusive to our feet. We pound on those feet. We often are not wearing proper shoes to protect them, and we put our feet through quite a bit. Just take tennis or soccer for that matter. Tons of pounding, lateral side-to-side movement, all of which, when we're dealing with an unstable foot, can make our feet very painful and long-term make it so that our foot is no longer allowing us or is able to withstand those forces and those pressures. So when we're talking about sport orthotics will provide the shock absorbency as well as the control that we need to be able to continue to play those sports long-term and continue to enjoy them. Just a quick little show of different types of sport orthotics. Depending on the patient, it is important to know that we can do a sport orthotic that's a very generalized. For the person that goes to the gym 3 times a week, is doing about an hour and a half of various types of sport or activities, we can make them one which is has versatility, like this one. But it needs to be mentioned that for those avid athletes, we have very sport-specific orthotics, such as a soccer one that takes into consideration what a soccer player does when they're playing soccer. In this particular orthotic, we can see that there's a cutout underneath the big toe joint. This, for those of you that are soccer players, you understand that there's a lot of force underneath that big toe joint when pivoting and doing that lateral side-to-side movement for soccer. Again, I can go on about the various types of them, but it is important to understand that these sports-specific orthotics take into consideration what the bad movement is that the foot and ankle is doing while doing that sport, and it helps support and prevent that so that you don't get the downsides or the side effects of the excessive forces. To show you just a few, I showed you a general sport one. We have one that we make just for our marathoners. This takes into consideration the amount of shock that a patient that runs marathons long distances is sustaining in their ankles, knees, and low back. So by making them a marathoner, it takes into consideration the fact that the shock is going to the arch, so there's a fill in the arch, preventing that shock. And as I said, there's one for aerobics, and the list goes on. So when we live in Southern Orange County and we want to continue enjoying the beautiful weather, and we are very active, we should take into consideration our feet and protect them by means of a custom orthotic. Thank you for watching today, and hopefully today's educational message was of use to you guys. Have a great day.